I want to give a special shout out to all my patrons first. Thank you so much to my Bibliosprand, Bibliohowlers, Bibliomancers, and my new Bibliomancer, Ru. Your support toward my channel is very much appreciated.
Hi everyone, Petrik here. So today's video will be an unboxing. Not a really surprise unboxing, although I must say, when I received a message from the Folio Society on Instagram, it was a massive surprise for me, and I still cannot believe that now this box, tada, this is 9 kilogram, is here. Yeah, Folio Society decided to send me some books, Folio Society edition. They asked me what edition I would love from their catalog of books. And of course, this is not an easy decision, but I think you will know that I'm a huge fan of their edition of A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. And when I said that to them, I honestly thought that they would send me a copy of A Clash of Kings, the second book in A Song of Ice and Fire. But then they said to me that, I apologize, Petrik, I can only send A Clash of Kings and also A Storm of Swords. And I'm like, what the hell? Are you kidding? That's more than what I expected. I mean, just getting one book is already insane. And as it turns out, I'm going to receive two books, and yeah, they are here. And I'm going to open it for the first time. Honestly, I have cut it open, but I haven't opened the box because I don't want you to wait, waiting for me to cut open the box, waiting minutes for me to cut open the box. So let's just open it together, and then I will talk about why Folio Society is great. And with these two books in my hand, it will mean that I have 4 editions from the Folio Society, the 3 books in A Song of Ice and Fire, and also the Book of the New Sun, the Folio Society edition. And I think I would try to tell you what is so good about the Folio Society and also what things they could improve upon. But yeah, without further ado, let's open this box. I cannot wait any longer. And first, we have this. Everything is wrapped in this honeycomb. And then, tada, your books were packed by Greta. And after that, I think this is the tote bag. Wow, you cannot see me, but you know what? Hopefully you can see this tote bag. Yeah. And let's take, this is the other side of the tote bag. And wow, Folio Society is 75 years old already. That is incredible. Wow, look at this. Okay, now how do I take this off? Let's take the honeycomb first. So many honeycombs. Understandably though, you don't want your books to be shipped across the world and then have it damaged. And on the top here, we have, tada! This is A Clash of Kings. Let's open this one first, okay? Wow. I think if you have watched my unboxing video on A Game of Thrones, you will know that A Song of Ice and Fire, the Folio Society edition, the entire series is one of my most coveted special editions of all time. And to think that I'm going to own the next 2 books in the series, it is incredible. Truly incredible. Take a look at this. They put this the other way around. Let me open this first. This is the slipcase. Ta-da! So stunning. A Clash of Kings. And yeah, as I said, this is upside down. I have no idea why they put it like this, but this is incredible. Let's open it, okay? This is the first volume in The Clash of Kings, just like A Game of Thrones. It is divided into 2 volumes, and this is the first volume. Wow. So beautiful. Yeah, I need to smell it, okay? Because if you have owned a Folio Society edition, you will know that, well, their books contain this special smell. And yeah, it opens the same as their Game of Thrones edition. I'm going to open, wow. Just like the first book, it is illustrated by Jonathan Burton. I can't believe this. I actually own this now. This is the second book in A Song of Ice and Fire. And how many illustrations? I assume, just like the first book, it will contain 16. And yeah, as you can see here, volume 1 will contain 8 illustrations, and then I assume the second volume will as well. Yeah, ta-da! Wow, this is amazing, absolutely amazing. To John and Gail for all the meet and beat we have shared. And then the Clash of Kings, the fields of the paper, just like always. This is a thick acid-free paper, and it is done in Smithsonian binding. And yeah, prologue. The comet's tail spread across the dawn, a red slash that bled above the cracks of Dragonstone like a wound in the pink and purple sky. Woohoo! This is so cool. I'm going to do a second read of A Song of Ice and Fire using the Folio Society edition for sure. Let's show one more artwork here, and then I'm going to open A Storm of Swords. And yeah, the iconic chapter icons are back again. This is for Arya. I think Jonathan Burton did an absolutely excellent job in illustrating this edition of A Song of Ice and Fire. Truly incredible stuff, really. And this is for Tyrion. And after that, we have Bran. Beautiful. Sorry for doing this, but really, it feels so nice. This is Jon Snow. Hold on. Okay, let's go to the illustrations, okay? Okay, this is the first artwork. Ta-da. You know what? Let's do another one. I already see the page here. Oh, this is a new chapter icon. This is for Davos. Let's do another interior artworks. Probably a full spread. Wow. Amazing. Look at the color here. So vivid. Beautiful. Seriously, even though the Folio Society edition cannot be considered as a limited edition, because you can always buy this anytime you want, assuming that you have accumulated enough savings to buy these books, because these are not cheap. I think the price of each volume in the Song of Ice and Fire Folio Society edition is £160, but it is so, wow, it is so worth it. I mean, ta-da, look at this. This is so beautiful. And yeah, I will peruse this later. I will also show you the cover art of the second volume first, and then I will open A Storm of Swords. Wow, absolutely stunning, stunning. Let's take a look at one or two interior illustration here. Again, it opened with this and paper of the sigils and maps of the world, and Jon Snow. I cannot get enough of these chapter icons, even though this is done in offset printing. It is truly high quality offset printing. Beautiful. And this is for Theon Greyjoy, the chapter icon for Theon Greyjoy. And as I said, everything inside this book, everything is illustrated by Jonathan Burton. As I said, I'm going to show one or two interior illustrations, and then let's move on to A Storm of Swords. Ta-da! Beautiful, really beautiful. Now let's move on to open A Storm of Swords. Oh wait, before I forget, there is something special about the slipcase for Folio Society edition of A Song of Ice and Fire. The inside of the slipcase contains illustration, and this is Melisandre. Okay, now you have seen this. Let me take a look at this. Wow, the first one, A Game of Thrones, contained the White Walker, and yeah, this is just stunning. I haven't seen, other than A Song of Ice and Fire Folio Society edition, I haven't seen any other limited edition containing illustrations inside their slipcase like this. And I think many of them should try to do it. I think this is a very fine edition. So yeah. Now let's open A Storm of Swords, the best book in A Song of Ice and Fire. And oh, the inside of this box contains Folio Diary for the year 2024. And yeah, I own the Folio Society Diary for the year 2022 as well. And yeah, this is something like this. I don't usually use diary, but if I do, I will certainly use the one gifted to me by Folio Society. And then here is the last item, and then we will open the Storm of Swords. And I think this is another diary. Yeah, it is still wrapped in plastic, so I will open this later. And now, the final item and the most glorious thing inside this box, it is a Storm of Swords, the Folio Society edition. So yeah, I have to open this plastic first. Ta-da! This is a Storm of Swords. Yeah, SOS. My favorite book in A Song of Ice and Fire, and I think this is a masterwork in epic fantasy. And this is the spine of the book, which I think this time they are both upside down. I have no idea why, but yeah, let's open this. I still can't believe that I have it now in my possession, the first 3 books of A Song of Ice and Fire Folio Society edition. This is the first volume. Absolutely beautiful, right? I really love the matching design that Folio Society and Jonathan Burton is doing for the entire series. Again, open with this maps and sigils. And let's take a look at the first artwork. Ta-da! You know, Folio Society, I think there is a good reason why they are considered as one of the best fine press publishing. I mean, as I said, not too many of their books are considered as limited edition, but I think that can be considered as a plus, because I know when I talk about special editions in my SFF Spotlight videos, I know that many readers do feel sad when they missed out on some beautiful fine press and special editions. But for Folio Society, like this one, you can buy it anytime you want. They will always be reprinted, and you can put it in your collection of books and maybe for future rereads. And this is another artwork inside A Storm of Swords Folio Society edition. So beautiful. And yeah, this is spray edges in black just at the top to prevent from dusting. That's what I learned from my previous unboxing video on A Game of Thrones. And let's take a look at 1 or 2 more artworks, and then we will move on to volume 2. This is the full spread, the first full spread, and it is of Jon Snow and Goose. And wow, I will leave the picture for you to judge for yourself. Take a look at this. Absolutely stunning, so beautiful. Everything inside this book, the chapter icons, the artwork, also the binding, and also the papers, everything speaks of high quality, just like always. And I love it. I love it very much. And I think if you have watched my previous, hold on, I'm going to show you this first. Ta-da! If you have watched my top 20 special editions of all time at the end of last year, you will know that A Game of Thrones Folio Society edition was in my number 2 spot. I love it that much. And my number 1 spot, it was for The Blade Itself Curious King edition. And of course, I will have to put A Clash of Kings and also A Storm of Swords at pretty much the same ranking. But I will try to peruse the content of this edition first before deciding whether I don't know whether they are in the same ranking or maybe somehow they're above. And now I will move on to the final volume, and then it is the second volume in A Storm of Swords. Wow, it is done in red. This is incredible. Thank you so much, Folio Society, for sending me these books. I am speechless. Wow, I think this is my favorite cover art of the series so far. It is so beautiful. The red really pops. This is amazing. This is surreal. And this is a chapter icon for Jaime Lannister. I already want to do a second read of this series now because of owning these editions, but if possible, I would try my best to get myself a copy of A Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons Folio Society edition first before beginning my second read of A Song of Ice and Fire. Let's take a look at one of the artworks here. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Absolutely wow. This is so crazy. I still cannot believe that I own this. I'm going to show you one or two more artworks, and then I will talk more about Folio Society. Let's take a look at the last one over here. You know what? Never mind. This is considered as a spoiler. Okay, if you haven't read The Song of Ice and Fire, the artwork that I just saw, it can be considered as spoilers. So let's move on to the next one instead, and we have, tada, this one. If you have read A Song of Ice and Fire, you will know the importance of this tower. Yeah, that's all I will say on this. And again, I will just say thank you so much to the Folio Society for sending me. I'm still so speechless and feeling so surreal right now. I cannot believe this. It feels like it came out of nowhere when I saw Daniel Green posted his video regarding the Folio Society. Not gonna lie, I felt a bit envious because he got so many books from the Folio Society. And it came out of nowhere that Folio contacted me and decided to send me 2 books in A Song of Ice and Fire, their edition. And honestly, regarding the Folio Society, this is really my honest thoughts. I think they are producing some really, really great books based on the books that I own, the Book of the New Sun, and also the 3 books in A Song of Ice and Fire. They are producing some truly magnificent, high-quality, fine press edition. But as I mentioned in this video, they are not limited. You can consider that as a positive or as a negative, but for me, I don't consider that as a negative because when I own this kind of edition, I don't get them to sell. I want to have them for future rereads and also maybe share them with my descendant. These are books that will last decades because they are produced in very high quality materials. The paper is thick, acid-free, and again, it is done in Smithsonian binding, and yeah, it increased the durability of the book production for multiple readings without being worried that your books will crumble or fall apart. That is one of the main reasons why these books are so expensive. And plus, Jonathan Burton's illustrations for this one and also Sam Weber's illustration for the Book of the New Sun, they are absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. So what is the downside from the Folio Society books that I own so far? I think I have only one criticism, and it is not for A Song of Ice and Fire Folio Society edition, but it is for the Book of the New Sun. And it is not for the book itself, but for the slipcase. Yeah, the slipcase for the Book of the New Sun Folio Society edition is quite inferior compared to, let's say, this. And yeah, I haven't talked about this. Here you have Geoffrey Baratheon as an artwork inside the slipcase of A Storm of Swords. So, Book of the New Sun, the slipcase, is not as good even in quality, and also it doesn't contain illustrations inside the slipcase, but overall it is just inferior compared to the slipcase for A Song of Ice and Fire. I am not sure whether the other slipcase in the Folio Society edition is about the same in quality or not, but in my opinion, if all of them are as good as A Song of Ice and Fire, then maybe it is only a one-time thing for Book of the New Sun. Again, I cannot confirm this because I own only these 4 books, which is already considered as something truly amazing. Because Book of the New Sun, it was gifted to me by booktubers, and the price of that one is £130, I think, for the 2 omnibus. And then for each volume in The Song of Ice and Fire, each one of them costs £160. So yeah, they are not cheap, they are expensive, and in my opinion, if you are a huge fan of this series, then yeah, I think it will definitely be worth your money. The Song of Ice and Fire is a special series, especially in my opinion, the first 3 books in the series. It became a legendary fantasy series for many good reasons. So many authors, so many series were inspired from A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. And again, I really don't know what else to say here. I'm just filled with gratitude right now. It's incredible. Thank you so much to Folio Society for sending me A Clash of Kings and also A Storm of Swords, the Folio Society edition. I have only 2 books left in the series so far before I own the entire set of A Song of Ice and Fire, and I will make sure that happens sooner or later. I will make sure that happens. It will be one of my dreams come true. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me today. Maybe one day after I do a full reread of the series, maybe most likely within next year, I will do a detailed flip through of A Song of Ice and Fire Folio Society Edition. But if you're watching this right now to the end of this video, well, I will just have to say thank you so much for watching my messy unboxing of A Clash of Kings and A Storm of Swords Folio Society Edition. And rest assured, after I finish recording this video, I will peruse this edition. I will spend the rest of today just obsessing over this edition because honestly, in my opinion, whether these are gifted to me or not, I still consider A Song of Ice and Fire Folio Society Edition some of the truly best special editions of all time. And you can confirm this from watching, again, my videos regarding my top 20 special editions that I own at the moment last year. So yeah, again, that's pretty much it from me today. If you own these editions, do let me know what you think about it. Are you satisfied with their production? Are you satisfied with their pricing? And if you don't have a copy of A Song of Ice and Fire Folio Society Edition, do you plan to get them eventually or not? As always, thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support. Bye bye. Lastly, I want to say thank you so much once again to all my patrons who keep on supporting me.